Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games and part 5 of our How to Play Weekend Warrior series. I'm Lee, and in this video I'll be taking you through the attack sequence, taking damage, and line of sight and cover. In parts 1 through 4 we've gone through key concepts, rounds, activations, all the different actions you can make, but now it's time to move on to the attack actions, the attack sequence, and also damage, line of sight and cover. Let's start with attacking, and attacking will cost you 1 to 3 actions depending on the weapon used, and each weapon will come with an action characteristic that will tell you how many actions it will take to use it. The more complex the weapon, or the more skill needed to operate it, the more actions it will take. A sniper rifle, for example, will use 3 actions, while a simple dagger will only use 1 action. The attack sequence is the same for ranged and close combat weapons, so let's take a look at that now. There are 6 steps to the attack sequence, and in step 1, you designate the enemy warrior as the target you want to attack, and you tell the other player which weapon you will be attacking with. In step 2, deduct the number of actions required to use that weapon. In step 3, roll the number of dice in your chosen weapon's attack characteristic. Any rolls of 1 are counted as automatic epic fails and no modifiers can be applied. However, some rules and special weapons will allow 1s to be re-rolled. Any rolls of 6 are counted as critical hits and automatic wounds. The target cannot roll for an armor save and receives the number of damage as stated in the attacking warrior's weapon characteristic. Take the number of damage for each critical hit. Step 4 tells us that for any other result, we add the modifier from the attacker's power characteristic if they have one. Then in step 5, we compare the result or the modified result with the target's reaction characteristic. If the attacker equals or exceeds that reaction value, they hit them with a normal hit. Normal hits can be defended against using an armor save. We'll look at armor saves next, but at this stage it's just important to remember that if it's a critical hit, it's an automatic wound, but if it's a normal hit, then you have to roll for an armor save. The warrior's reaction helps them defend against attacks and represents their ability to absorb hits, block, or move out of the way. If a critical hit is achieved, it was such a great shot that it found a weakness in the defences and caused automatic damage. No armor saves can be made against those critical hits. But if a normal hit was achieved, the bullet, arrow, fist or sword has hit its target, and now the target warrior must rely on their armour to prevent damage. For each normal hit, the target rolls a dice. The target must equal or beat the value shown on their armour characteristic. If they equal or beat the value of their armour characteristic, the normal hit does not cause any damage. If they fail to beat the value of their armour characteristic, the normal hit does cause damage. They receive the number of damage points stated on the attacking warrior's weapon damage characteristic for each normal hit that causes damage. You'll notice here that the lower the armour characteristic, the better, but it does come at a cost. A warrior with stronger armour will be slower to react. Now let's take a look at what happens when a warrior takes damage. And every warrior has a health limit represented by 10 hearts. Each time a warrior receives a point of damage, 1 heart is lost. If they receive multiple points of damage in one attack, multiple hearts are lost. When all hearts are lost, the warrior can no longer continue the fight. They are removed from the battle immediately. They've just taken too many injuries to continue, but don't worry, they can fight in future battles. Warriors removed from the battlefield take all their gear with them. Taking a healer or medipacks with you into battle helps keep your warriors in the fight for longer, but spend your warrior tokens wisely though, as the medipacks come at a cost too. Now let's look at line of sight and cover, and first of all we'll start with line of sight. All you need to do is draw an imaginary line from the top of the attacking model's head to any part of the target model you want to attack, but don't include the base. If you can see any part of that target model, they are in the line of sight, and that warrior can then attack them. If it's not obvious that the target model is in the line of sight, crouch down to table level and look from directly behind the head of the attacking model towards the target, and then you'll get a clear picture of what they can see. Models can look and attack in any direction, regardless of where they are facing. Now let's look at cover, and if 50% or more of a warrior is hidden by terrain, obstacles, or another warrior, they are in cover. If you disagree with your opponent about the percentage, then you can roll off. When a target is in cover, they are harder to hit, and we represent this by applying a -1 modifier to the attack characteristic of the attacking warrior. For example, if a warrior's attack characteristic is 3, they'll attack with 3 dice. If the target is hidden by 50% or more, the -1 modifier is applied. This modifier reduces the attack roll now to 2 dice. Terrain will play a huge part in Weekend Warriors, so use that cover wisely. But of course, if you'd rather charge right at your enemy, then that's good fun too, but beware of the consequences. That's now covered all the rules you need to know to play the game. We've gone through all the actions now, and so we're ready to get started. But come and join me for part 6 of the How to Play Weekend Warriors series, where we'll look at the end game and then go through how you can buy extra gear to power up your warriors. I hope this video was helpful, and I can't wait to see you in the next part of this How to Play Weekend Warriors series. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Please like if you like it, subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish games. If you'd like to get some awesome benefits and support the channel as well, then you can join my Patreon page from as little as £3 per month, and you'll get some great benefits including skirmishes each month, one for sci-fi, one for fantasy, lots of other freebies as well. And if you join at the top level, the £10 per month level, you'll get a free PDF copy of the book. So I'll put a link in the description below for you to check it out and see if you're interested, and it'd be great to see you there.